Check out this crazy video from a store. Dude walks in, cruises halfway down the aisle, then beelines for a Monster drink. Sneaky fella tries to shove that whole thing down his shorts like nobody's watching, but guess what? Camera catches the whole thing, clear as day. And wouldn't you know it, some dude in a black jacket spots him too. Busted. Sarasota PD is hot on the trail of some hot two-wheel thieves. Yep, you heard that right. Bicycle bandits. Security footage caught these clowns snagging rides on April Fool's Day around 2 a.m. from a house on MYUU Lewis Lane. The victim was out of town, but luckily had security cameras that caught the whole thing. Now the cops need your eagle eyes to help identify these jokers. Here's what they snagged. A vintage ride, a 1950s Schwinn with a metal basket, looking all classic and cool. Another head turner, a 1960s white bike with a wicker basket, perfect for cruising the beach. Let's put a stop to these thieves' joyride. Clearwater PD is on the lookout for a sneaky shopper who snatched a wallet at Whole Foods. This dude swooped in on April 28th at the store on US 19 North in Countryside Mall and snagged a wallet right out of someone's purse while they were picking out produce. Security footage even caught the whole thing. The guy was trying to hide it with his jacket, acting all shady. But it gets worse. Apparently, he hightailed it over to Best Buy after his grocery heist and tried to drop thousands of dollars in who knows what. Problem was, his little shopping spree didn't work out. Don't let him get away with this double whammy. Stealing a wallet and trying to use stolen loot on a shopping spree. Sarasota PD is hot on the trail of two purse snatchers who hit a Walgreens on Tamiami Trail back on August 10th around 5:30 p.m. Here's a lowdown. These two dudes walked into the store and one of them circled around the counter before leaving empty-handed. But then the sneaky snatcher came back for round 2 and snagged a purse from behind the counter before bolting out of there. Talk about smooth, but not smooth enough. They were caught on camera. Here's what they remember. Dude number 1 is around 40, kinda heavy set with a goatee. Last seen rocking a tan and gray shirt. Dude number 2 in his 20s. Last seen in a black tee and a red, white, and black hat. Let's help them catch these creeps. Sarasota PD were hunting for two smash and grab robbers who hit the Estate Coin and Jewelry Galleria on Main Street back on March 29th, 2018 around 1:30 a.m. These two bandits made off with a hefty haul. We're talking $50,000 to $100,000 worth of bling and rare coins. Security footage caught the whole thing. Two hooded figures burst in, crowbar in hand, and went to town in the jewelry cases in about a minute flat. Not exactly the most patient thieves, but here's the twist. A nearby store says a suspicious couple with a woman rocking a long braid was asking strange questions earlier that day. Could it be a connection? The cops think so. So back in September 2022 down in Georgia, the cops got called to a Walmart because of a lady causing a scene at customer service.
Let's go. Let's go outside.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's me again. Let's go.
God.
I'm not dealing with
What?
criminally trespass. They want you criminally trespass. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not playing this game today. Let's go.
You called a sorry ass off. They called a sorry ass.
Outside, we're giving you criminal trespass.
I'm not signing shit.
Apparently, this woman walks in fuming mad about some Walmart employees who were in a group chat with her and were saying nasty stuff. Customer service tells her, hey, sorry about that, but what happens outside the store ain't really our business. Well, that just sets her off even more. One of the officers who shows up recognizes her from earlier that week.
You come with me to your car? Or come with me to my vehicle? If she's not going to take this criminal trespass warning, I'm going to give it to you. She's not allowed back here. So come with me so I can write the criminal trespass warning.
My mother's leaving. Thank
Okay.
you.
Stop before you get locked
What
up
are
for
you
disorderly
doing? I'm
conduct.
trying to show her evidence she doesn't want to see it.
She's not dealing with
So
it.
I'm not to leave. Why can't I leave?
If you Like I told you, the police department, if you do this,
I'm at the
I will
exit.
take you to jail for disorderly
I'm going to the exit.
conduct. Ma'am, will you walk with me, please?
Sure.
I'm gonna give you
No.
criminal trespass.
Well, she's not arrested.
Hey,
What is she walking with you for?
I'm not dealing with
Why don't
this.
you just leave me alone? Let me leave. We got our groceries. Let me leave.
Step outside. I'm not playing this game
I
today.
thought you were just trying to fight me. What?
Let's go.
Oh, sorry, that's hers. I'm so.
ID.
Yeah, watch the out.
Marina.
Let's go.
Not playing this game today,
No,
Marina.
we came from this way, didn't we?
We're going out to my vehicle.
No, we're not.
Marina.
Can you tell him to leave me alone?
What does she do?
I'm leaving. What the?
Our associates, apparently they knew each other outside of Walmart, and they have been talking to each other outside of Walmart. She came in here, our associate was over there, she was over there, she came to our associate told her to leave, and that if you wanted to cause trouble to go outside, because she didn't want to do it inside the workplace.
Seems she'd been at the police station following up on some assault case where she was the victim. Back then, she was also yelling, swearing, and acting a whole fool until they kicked her out. This time around, because of her aggression, they slapped the cuffs on her, but she wasn't going down without a fight.
With her mom trying to issue you criminal trespass. Okay, you're not leaving until I give a criminal trespass to you or your mom. So it's gonna happen.
Why?
Marina. Because we're
If you keep raising your voice
Bro, get
in a
away
public
from me.
setting, I will arrest you. I'm
Public
not
setting.
playing this game.
I'm leaving. Leave me alone. You banned me from the police department. I got a warrant from the 15th. You can't even talk because you know shit about it. So I came in there. So
Marina.
Stop.
no.
Stop.
Where's your
Turn
manager?
around. Put your hands behind
Get
your
away
back.
from me.
Stop.
Get away from me.
Got one resisting. Turn
Are you
around. Put your hands behind your back. Turn around and put your hands behind your back. I'm not playing this game.
Ow, shit.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Where is your manager? Are you serious?
Stop. Stop.
Stop.
Stop.
Yo.
Stop.
Okay, let me get my
Stop. Put your hands behind your back.
Whoa.
Put your hands behind your back.
Even her mom trying to calm her down didn't work.
Yo, hold on. Let me
Turn
get my
around.
shit.
Put your hands behind your back.
Calm down.
Yo, this
Calm down.
pavement is hot as.
Hey, friend, one resist.
I'm
Stop.
not resisting. I'm in a dress. What the f*** am I vagina be out? Shit. That's what respect. Back up. Can I get my shoe?
62-1 in custody.
In the end, they stuck her with charges for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. In Texas, a hero citizen stopped a scam before it could fleece an elderly woman at a gas station. Mindy Jordan saw this lady putting a ton of cash into a Bitcoin machine at a Chevron and alarm bells went off. Why? Because the woman was on the phone with someone claiming to be from Chase Bank. But plot twist, it was a scammer. The woman thought she was in danger and needed to fix a mistake, but really, the scammer was trying to steal her money.
Is there anything I can help you with?
So I'm at the Chevron right here off of 2025 Cherry Lane.
Okay.
And I'm a victim of identity theft, and like it's awful. It'll ruin your life. And however, I was in here getting money out of the ATM, and I noticed an elderly lady feeding thousands of dollars into the cryptocurrency machine, and the people on the phone sound like foreigners, and they have her like FaceTiming to make sure that she's putting the money in the machine. I just don't think she's aware that she's like what she's doing. It just seems so suspect. I mean, when I say thousands of dollars, she's probably got at least $5,000 to $10,000 on her.
And what kind of machine is she putting it into?
The cryptocurrency,
Okay.
and they're on
You
the
said
phone
there's
with her.
people on FaceTime with her?
Yes, and they're like, show us the screen. Now keep putting the hundreds in.
Oh,
Show us
goodness.
the screen. And
Is
they're
she
like
still in
telling
there
her,
right now?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I actually got her a chair because she's getting tired
Okay,
of standing.
can you go get her to stop?
I tried, and she said that she's trying to correct the mistake that somebody else made.
Oh,
so
God.
she knows that, yeah, and I just don't, it's so bad.
By the time the police arrived, thanks to Mindy's quick thinking 911 call, the woman had already put in $23,900. Crazy, right?
Hello.
She's at $23,000 already.
Where's she at right now?
In the corner room in here.
Hey, ma'am.
Yes.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Please, I have the bank on the phone.
Okay. Let me talk to who you're talking to on the bank.
I'm in danger.
Okay, no, you're not, ma'am.
This is Chase Bank.
Let me talk to them.
Security.
Okay, stop putting money in there. Hello?
Just show me the screen, ma'am.
Yeah, who is this?
This is the security team. So, Christine,
No, you're not. My name is Sergeant Stewart, and I'm with the White Settlement Police Department. Okay, if you're really with the security team, you call my dispatch right now. You understand?
Okay, let me speak to the customer. Please.
No, you're not going to speak to the customer
let
anymore.
me speak to the customer.
No,
Please.
you're not speaking to the customer anymore. If you want to speak with her, you call my dispatch first.
Christine,
You call my dispatch first. I'll give you that phone number.
Christine, Christine, just get the phone from him.
What do you have to say?
Hello, Christine. Okay, Christine, please ask him to move away and let's just open the camera. Click when I'm done on the screen.
No, I'm not worried about a
Click when
camera.
I'm done.
I'm not worried about a camera because Chase Bank does not take Bitcoin.
Please allow me to speak to the customer.
No, you're not going to speak with the customer anymore. You have already spoken to the customer enough. Okay?
Please take the phone him, sir. You have no business to wait.
Yes, sir, I do. Fraud and theft. Because no bank takes Bitcoin as payment.
Police footage shows the officer talking to the woman, who's video chatting with some fake Chase Bank security dude. The officer shuts that down fast and doesn't let the scammer sweet talk anymore. Turns out, this crook even set up ride shares for the woman. One to take her bank and withdraw $40,000. Another to take her straight to the gas station to feed the Bitcoin machine. Yikes. The good news? The police are working with Bitcoin experts and the district attorney to get the woman's money back. And even better news, Mindy, the hero citizen, is getting a shout out at a city council meeting for being so awesome and stopping the scam in its tracks. Check this out. Security footage caught a wallet snatcher in action at a Whole Foods in South Colorado Boulevard and Highlands Ranch back on June 2nd, 2016. See that lady at the fish counter? She minds her own business, but this dude creeps up behind her and totally swoops her wallet out of her open purse in the shopping cart. Sneaky, right? The whole thing's on camera. This crazy grocery store heist caught on camera. We got 2 dudes and 2 ladies, and it looks like 3 of them are working together. See the woman in blue picking out groceries? That's their target. The other woman in the dress is all up in her face, yapping away and keeping her distracted. Meanwhile, Mr. Brown Hat over here is slick. He swoops in, pops open the lady's bag, and snags her wallet like it's nothing. Then the other man hightails it over with a shopping cart, acting like nothing happened. Sneaky devils, a lot of them. This story's got a few twists. So down in Florida last May, the cops got called to a Walmart because someone spotted a woman trying to sneak stuff past a self-checkout scanner. You know, the scan everything or get caught machines. The officers head in, find the woman still inside, and slap the cuffs on her.
Hey, ma'am. My name's Officer Biddle, Task Police Department. Needs you to go ahead and put your hands on your bag. Here, there is. Okay?
Why am I under arrest?
Explain it to you. Go ahead and put your hands on your bag.
No, you need to tell me why I'm being detained. I don't resist. Stop resisting.
Hey, if you resist, here, take it down.
Loosen your hands up. What am I doing? I'm literally like. No, I've been checking out. That's what I was. The defendant asked me to come and see if you were. No, I'm really been checking out. This whole time buying stuff. I have money. Is that the issue? Wait, I didn't steal nothing. I didn't leave the store and nothing. I was stepping out though.
We will go talk about the office. Let's go. Okay?
They take her to a back office at Walmart to see if there's any proof of her little trickery. After finding some evidence, they hit her with the news. You're under arrest for shoplifting. Well, that news doesn't go down smoothly. The woman goes ballistic, refusing to cooperate as they walk her to the cop car.
No!
If you would stop doing too much, you wouldn't be hurting.
Before they throw her in the slammer, a female officer gives her a quick search, just routine stuff.
That's my cigarettes. Why are you in my pockets? No, you have no right to search me. No probable cause.
You are being searched.
No, I'm not going to jail because I didn't do anything.
I don't know where you got the idea that this is on your terms, but it
It
is
is
not.
on my terms because you're misusing your rights. You're misusing your privileges when I didn't take nothing.
The whole time, this woman's yelling her head off in the back seat of the car.
You guys are in so much trouble, I promise. You can't sit there and say I'm being arrested for possession charges because you didn't arrest me for that.
In the end, they hit her with a whole bunch of charges: shoplifting, resisting arrest, having drug paraphernalia, and even having some actual drugs on her. Not a good day for that lady. A TikTok video making the round shows a customer filming a heated argument with a McDonald's employee, possibly even a manager. According to the customer, the employee took her card, which sounds super sketchy. The video captures them going back and forth, with the customer feeling threatened by the whole situation.
I need my card. Oh, they on the way, don't worry. I just want to show y'all, this is the lady, McDonald's, this is who represent you guys. This is the lady representing, baby, it's on my card, it's not on you. If I threw sauce on you, how is it on me? If I threw sauce on you, how is it on me? Exactly, that's all we need. And she stole my card. She's a worker at McDonald's and she got my card. She got my card. And you're gonna lose your job, sweetheart. You're gonna lose your job. You need your $7.50. You're gonna lose your job. Hey, you're gonna need it. Whatever it is, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it, sweetheart. I don't. You're gonna need it. I don't. Do it. You see, she's so aggressive. Oh my gosh, I feel so threatened for my life because you stole my card. Look, oh my gosh. Michelle, I think her name is Michelle. Oh my gosh. You had, oh my gosh, you see? McDonald's, these are the people that you're employing. She has stole my debit card. She plans on using it. Yeah, she took it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for admitting that you stole my debit card on camera. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You stole it. Oh my gosh, you stole it. She took it. That's it. That's theft. That's theft, Michelle. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail, sweetheart. You're going to jail. No, I'm waiting on the police come. I'm waiting on the police. I said, I'm waiting on the police. I call the police. I got more to lose than you, sweetheart. You work at McDonald's. You working at McDonald's.
I can take a picture, put it on Facebook, your shit gone.
No, it's not really. It's a prepaid card. Go ahead. Go ahead. Break it, sweetheart. Break it. Break it. What is your corporate name?
Another worker tried to calm things down, but it did not help at all.
I need your corporate information. Go get my other phone. I gotta do is come back up here tomorrow. I'm suing McDonald's because they hire people like you. You're very aggressive. You're very aggressive. You got barbecue sauce all on me. You're very aggressive. You was aggressive from the beginning. All I said was I needed to ring up two. No, I didn't. I said I need two fries. No, I know. Yeah, because I'm suing you guys.
Keep yelling. I'm calling the manager. Keep yelling.
Yeah, I'm suing you, Michelle, because I'm sure. That's why I'm suing McDonald's. You stole my card, like you said on camera. You took something. You took my debit card. You said you're gonna take it and put it on Facebook. So, yes, I'm definitely. This is just my evidence to see what kind of employees they hire to represent their companies. To know that they represent you, they got people representing your company, and I'm glad it's on camera, cause you're the one in the wrong. You finna lose your job, sweetheart. You are finna lose your job.
It cuts off before we see a resolution, but hopefully they got things sorted out peacefully. This is a good reminder to keep an eye on your belongings, especially in crowded places. And hey, maybe next time, try asking for a manager calmly before filming for TikTok. Imagine this, you're already a nervous flyer, and within the first 30 minutes of the flight, your seatmate completely loses it. This video captures a woman freaking out so bad you gotta wonder what she chugged before boarding. The poor guy next to her is trying his best to calm her down, but it's not working. We can only imagine the look on the faces of the people in the aisle seats. pure terror.
My Savior! God, you're my Savior! God, you're my Savior! God, you're my Savior! God, you're my
She's been
Savior!
freaking out for the last 20 minutes. She started off by telling everyone to pray for her mother who just passed away. Then she went up and down the aisles telling everyone to pray for her mother. And then she's been like this for the last, 15, 20 minutes.
God, you're my Savior! 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 God, you're my Savior!
I don't know if this guy next to her knows her or not. He's been trying to calm her down the whole time.
God, you're my Savior! 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 Don't touch me! God, you're my Savior! God, you're my Savior! Sorry, God! God, you're my Savior! 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 God, you're my Savior!
The flight attendant asked me to make sure she doesn't try to go to the back door and open it. If she tries to go back, I'm gonna...
This video is a wild ride, but it's also a good reminder that turbulence isn't the only thing that can make a flight scary. You won't believe this. A local restaurant, Grecian Steakhouse in Dyersburg, got hit with a bizarre theft. Security footage from Sunday, June 16th, shows a white Dodge van with fancy black rims rolling up. A minute later, an older couple walks in and some dude in a gray white t-shirt, those weird striped shorts, and a hat holds the door for them. Here's the crazy part. This dude, turns out, is Nevin Bishop, steals a bouncy ball machine right out of the restaurant. The video shows him pretending to talk on the phone, then uses his foot to sneak the machine over and carries it out like nobody's business. Two days later, Bishop's at it again. This time, he swipes a gumball machine from Timber's Barbecue and Grill. Apparently, the cops at Grecian Steakhouse saw the footage and got him arrested. Bishop's facing charges for both thefts, which were apparently over $1,000 each. The police said he's already been arraigned and will probably be back in court soon. Check out this crazy video of a smash and grab at P&G Jewelers in Sunnyvale on June 12th. These guys just hammer and tool their way through the front window like it's nothing. The store workers? Yeah, they got out of there fast. Then in comes a whole crew of dudes, smashing display cases and grabbing jewels like they're on a shopping spree gone wrong. It's enough to make you cry, seeing that many dudes ransacking the place like a free candy buffet. Anyway, they fill their pockets and dip out one by one, leaving the store looking like a disaster zone. The good news? Cops nabbed 5 of them, but they're still looking for more. This crazy security footage is from a California jewelry store. Looks like a smash and grab mob storming the place. You can even hear the guy at the door bawling his eyes out, scared stiff. Poor dude. Hopefully he's okay after that. Anyone who saw this go down would definitely be freaked. Check out the security cam footage from a convenience store in Sunderland. These 2 guys stroll in like they're just browsing, but then the man wearing a sweatshirt starts stuffing things under his sweater like it's a magic trick. Slick, right? He just walks out like nothing happened. Now the guy in the beanie with him, unclear if they're partners in crime or not, but he definitely saw the whole thing go down. Who knows? Maybe they were just meeting up for coffee and the man in a sweatshirt just really needed some snacks. This convenience store security cam caught a shoplifter red-handed. Dude with a plastic bag is swiping stuff like nobody's watching. The clerk spots him and tries to call the cops, then goes to check the bag, but the shoplifter ain't having it, throws a punch and things get wild. Our clerk's getting beat down, but thankfully 2 awesome women shoppers jump in to help. It gets a little physical, but in the end, the clerk muscles the bag back and sends the shoplifter packing. Talk about a convenience store brawl. Lucky those ladies were there. These goons weren't messing around. A gang of robbers used their truck like a battering ram to smash into a jewelry store. Glass everywhere, folks screaming. They were grabbing jewels like they were on a treasure hunt gone bad. In and out in under a minute, they ditch the truck and hop into a waiting Audi. Sneaky devils. But the cops weren't having any of it. They pieced together CCTV footage and other clues, and less than 2 hours later, they caught the ringleader, Johnny Groulet, trying to flog a stolen bangle for a measly 1,500 pounds in the jewelry quarter. Talk about getting caught red-handed. Well, not literally, but you get the idea. This video shows a grown man acting like a total jerk to a retail worker, all because he wants a refund. The employee is clearly trying to be helpful, explaining that only the manager can handle refunds. But this Karen keeps badgering her and filming the whole thing. Eventually, even the saintliest worker can only take so much, and this poor woman reaches her breaking point.
Okay. Here's that.
So you're refusing to refund me?
Oh my god, stop refunding me.
Are you refusing to refund me?
Look, I already told you that I cannot refund you.
Okay.
It's my manager's job. If my manager was here, then maybe he could get a refund. But I'm just an employee. I work here.
Okay.
And my job isn't to give you money, and it's not, and I don't understand why you're making a point over 6 points. 6 points. That's ridiculous. How old are you? What's the problem? And you're making a big deal. Are you kidding me? Get that camera out of my face.
Seriously, why make life difficult for someone who's just trying to do their job? There's a better way to handle situations like this. Be calm, be respectful, and maybe you'll get your refund faster. So, this shop in Folkestone caught these 2 dudes on camera swiping some cigarettes on December 18th. The whole thing went down like this. These 2 guys walk in and head straight to the counter, acting all interested in something. The clerk grabs her stuff, puts it down, and then while the clerk's back is turned, the taller dude snatches what looks like 2 packs of cigarettes and shoves them to his shorter buddy.
Give me a lemon and lime, babe. No, give me a cherry. Cherry what? What's that? Give me a cherry one. Give me lemon and lime, my friend. Give me a cherry one. Give me one cherry one. Don't have cherry. Oh, this one okay?
Sneaky, right? Thinking they're in the clear, they pretend like nothing happened and start figuring out how much they owe. But the clerk's got a good memory. He knows he gave them those cigarettes. But these guys are just trying to play dumb.
Hold on, guys. I don't see what I'm putting down. That. 45. Okay. You need to give me 45. What? No. Grab me bags. I have to go in there. I have to. Gary said. No, I didn't.
The clerk even checks the stock just to be sure. Yep, those smokes are missing. The guy keeps denying it, even pulling some shady moves to distract the clerk while more customers come in. Now here's where things get crazy. They get ready to pay, but the shorter dude dips out while the taller guy taps his card. The card tap goes through, but guess what? No payment. The taller dude bolts out of there before the clerk even realizes what happened.
My brother's great. He didn't give me no fight. Gary said that.
Talk about a tap and run. The clerk, flustered, chases after the guys, leaving his customers hanging. The video cuts off here, so we don't know if he caught him, but hopefully those jerks got what they deserved. This video shows a customer getting super frustrated with a Carl's Jr. employee who just wasn't having it. The customer seems ready to order, but the employee appears to be completely ignoring him. Things get tense when the employee even calls the customer entitled. Yikes.
So, are you ready to take my order now? Is that a yes? You're not talking. I can't understand you.
Well, that's what you like to do, is that you don't want to communicate.
No, I asked you. And you were busy doing something else. I said, I'm ready now. And you said, well, can't you see I'm busy doing something else? The customer always comes first. You can take a second and say, okay, sir, in one moment. You didn't do that. You just kept on doing what you're doing, standing there and ignoring me. That's why I asked. I said, well, can you help me, please? You know, the customer always comes first.
No, you're putting words in your own mouth. You did not say that.
Well, are you ready to take my order now?
No, because you decided to be this way.
I decided to be what way? A customer?
Yeah, entitled.
Okay, well, can I? No, not entitled.
That is what you said.
I didn't say anything about being entitled. I asked to speak to a manager, and you said, do you see one here?
Yeah. Do you see
well, okay, well, let me ask you again. Is there a manager on duty right now?
No, there isn't.
Okay. Is there a supervisor on duty?
No, there isn't.
Okay, so are you ready to take my order then?
No.
So are you going to take my order, yes or no?
No, I'm not.
Why?
Because you decided to give me attitude.
I didn't give you an attitude. I asked you to do your job. That's what I asked.
What's up?
He was doing something else, and I said, hey, I'm ready for my order, and he still stood there doing something, bent over. I said, excuse me, could you take my order?
Oh, it's because he has to deposit money. He's on his
I understand that.
No, you did not understand.
I understand. You can't put words in my mouth.
Thankfully, another employee steps in to mediate. The frustrated customer explains what happened, clearly ticked off, and threatens to send the video to corporate.
I understand that. He could have acknowledged me and said, sir, one moment. He didn't do that.
Yeah.
What did he say? I'm busy doing something. Can't you see that?
Yeah.
Is that how you treat customers?
No.
Would you want to be treated that way? Would you want your family member to be treated that way? Would you treat somebody that way if your manager was standing here?
Do you just want to say sorry?
Well, he doesn't have to say sorry. Just act like a human being and don't have an attitude.
Oh,
that's all I'm asking.
Coming from you.
Right.
You were saying you are always right.
No, I never said that.
No, you did say that.
I said I am a customer. The customer comes first.
You're recording.
This is a business. My dollars pay your salary. My dollars pay the electricity. Not just my dollars. Anybody that comes through that door. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send it to your corporate office, and I'll let them make the decision on what happens. All right, can you take my order, ma'am, please?
I'm not on the clock. That's the thing. But I'll take it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Luckily, the other employee is a hero. She took the customer's order even though she wasn't technically on the clock. This video is a reminder to be kind to service workers. You're dealing with a lot, but it's also a good example of how a cool head can resolve a situation way better than yelling. The supermarket snagged a couple on camera on February 20th, pulling a fast one right off the shelves. They were just browsing like regular folks. Then the woman ducks into the next aisle, snags a can of something, and shoves it right in her pocket. Smooth, right? They waltz out of the store like nothing's wrong, acting all nonchalant. Even the clerk notices them leaving, ready to help, but they just brush him off like they didn't even want the stuff anymore. Sneaky and shameless. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. Security footage caught a scary scene. An old man flatlines right at an ATM. Yikes. Thankfully, a woman entered the building with her young one, spots him, and races to get help.
I immediately knew that through my office doors, I'd have access to some of the world's best nurses, and I ran inside and screamed for help.
Luckily for this guy, her office building is filled with the heroes. A whole team of nurses from Northwell Health on Long Island. One nurse, Samantha Maglos, starts pumping his chest to keep things going.
Kind of used to it in a hospital setting, but this was a little shocking, being in an office where we don't see patients.
I got down, on the floor with Whitney to help trade off CPR because it is tiring.
I ran into the office and grabbed the defibrillator, which was luckily in one of the rooms closest to the door.
Another, Christina Farrell, uses a defibrillator to try and get his heart back on track. Within minutes, it's an all-hands-on-deck situation with nurses and even hospital honchos working together to save the stranger's life.
I have an ER background. I just switched off with the girls when they needed.
By the time paramedics arrive, they've managed to bring him back. These nurses consider it a total miracle they were there.
No one found him, he would have died.
Thank you. Thank you.
And guess what? The man, Daniel Greco, is alive and well thanks to these angels in scrubs. He's recovering from bypass surgery at Plainview Hospital, and he and his wife of 55 years, Bonnie, even got to meet their lifesavers for a heartwarming reunion.
It's a miracle. I see it, and I still don't believe it. I don't know how you could thank people that saved your life.
It was so wonderful to see him, to hug him and meet him for the first time.
This crazy thing happened at Whole Foods in Pompano Beach, all caught on camera. This dude walks in, scans the crowd for an easy target, then whips off his jacket like he's about to get sweaty. He sidles up to a woman, checking out stuff. Sneaky as a snake, he snatches her wallet right out of her basket. The woman doesn't even notice at first, but then she realizes her wallet's gone and this dude is acting mighty suspicious. She's not messing around though. She grabs his jacket like nobody's business, and her wallet falls right out onto the floor. She snatches it up fast, but the thief, he's out of there, disappearing before anyone can blink. Everyone else in the store is freaking out, of course. Crazy, right? A mom in a Dunkin' Donuts in Falls Church, Virginia just got hit with a major gut punch. See that purse on the back of the chair? Turns out it had $10,000 stashed inside. Money his mom saved for years to help her daughter pay for college at Penn State. They stopped for a bite before their big move, but accidentally left the purse behind. Then comes the low-down thief. This woman spots the purse, does a quick look around to see if anyone's watching, snatches it like nobody's business and stashes it in her own bag. The mom comes back just a few minutes later, but the only trace of her purse is on the security footage. The mom's obviously heartbroken, but she's still hoping someone recognizes this dough napper and returns the stolen tuition money. Let's hope for a happy ending here. Get ready for some epic fast food freakout footage. This video features a customer who might just be the queen of Karens. She decides to declare war on the restaurant staff because, according to her, her food is less crispy than desired. Now, she claims it's not about the money, but come on, be real. If you're rolling in dough like she keeps saying, wouldn't your time be better spent elsewhere than screaming at minimum wage workers over a supposed $30 and some fries?
Yeah, don't record me. You don't have no permission to record me. You have no permission to record me. What is you recording me for? Give me my money back. Do that. Just give me my money back. You're getting your food. Give me my money back. I don't want my food. Give me my money back. Do that. Give me my money back. You recording for because you silly and you was trying to be smart.
Because you're embarrassed.
Here for like you trying to protect
You're embarrassed.
her. She was wrong. You can't protect her.
Okay.
Give me my money back. Do that.
Because you're embarrassed.
Give me
by
no. You're embarrassing your damn self. And you think that you can keep running your mouth and I'm not gonna say nothing. Run me my money with your nasty ass food. You thought you was gonna talk any kind of way. You thought it was gonna be cool. I don't give a what you gonna do with the video. What you gonna do? You should have listened to your mama. No. Tell her stop recording me. Stop recording me, bitch. I paid my shit. What you mean? I already paid my bill. The you mean? I didn't pay my bill, bitch. I ain't got no problem with no money. What the Like I said, you can't protect her because she ignorant. No, I want my money back on my card. I don't want my money back in cash. Put my money back on my card. No, you don't. My card is on my phone and I paid with my card, so you can give me my money back on my card.
Yeah,
Why are you even talking to me?
Well, I tried.
Why are you even talking to me? Quit talking to me.
Namas ponle.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You should have better people at your front counter. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, because your food is trash and your customer service is trash. Now you got to say, oh, wow, because you can't control your daughter. You don't get to talk how you want to talk to somebody and talking about like I did something wrong to. I didn't do nothing wrong to none of y'all. I came in here very decent. Who don't toast a quesadilla on both sides? Hello? You don't have no answer for that. Give me my money.
I need the digits.
Give me my money. Give me my money. Do that. I'm gonna give you the digits on the card. Just give me my money. You thought you was gonna sit here and talk to me any kind of way, and you thought you was gonna get by. You can play with the like that. You can't play with me like that. Cause I don't play like that.
Oh wow,
Yeah. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. She thought she was gonna talk to me any kind of way, and it ain't going back. Bitch, you don't get to talk to me like you want to. I'm grown. I'm a grown-ass woman. You talk to me with respect because I was talking to her with respect. Because she was disrespectful, that's why. I paid for my food. I already paid. Quit coming up here like I ain't paid for my shit. I paid for my shit. It don't matter what I said. My tab is paid. What the fuck is you coming up here? No, you can't talk with shit to me. Quit talking. Y'all can all stop talking to me. Y'all, it ain't about no money. It's not about no money. I got plenty of money. It ain't about no money. Give me my money back. Where my money at? Where my money at? Bitch, my tab is paid. I don't need nobody to pay a money. Just give me my cash then. Give me my $34 in cash then. Y'all done lost y'all rabbit ass mind. Y'all all up here like y'all cap or save a whole all this up. Bitch, I paid for my food. It was never about the money. It was never about the money. It was never about the money. I got $2,000 in my cash. Get out before we call the cops. It was never about the money. Get out before we call the cops. It was never about. I don't give a bitch. I don't give a. You should have done that a long time ago. Why you keep trying to be funny? You got all these people up here. I'm calling them right now.
The whole thing is a meltdown of epic proportions, and it's clear she needs a serious lesson in chill. There's a way to address problems without acting like a total jerk. This video shows a Walmart manager shutting down a scammer who thought they were slick. Let's just say it was shoplifting with a fancy new outfit. The manager spotted this person's game and put a stop to their thievery before they could even try to pull it off.
All the time. You turn around and you return it. You're ripping my customers off. You need to escort them out. Because they've been in here for a while. And getting them to pay for their stuff. No. Ever buy groceries for anybody in the store? After they turn around and they return it.
Looks like the shoplifter needs to find a new hustle because their days of fooling Walmart are over. This crew, led by Ricky Smith, wasn't playing around. They weren't your average smash and grab guys. These fellas were smart. They planned these terrifying armed robberies down to the last detail and walked away with a whopping £250,000. It got so bad, cash delivery companies had to completely revamp their security after getting hit 7 times by this gang. The mastermind, Ricky, along with his buddies Patrick McDonough, John Groom, and David Dargan, are finally behind bars, sentenced to a total of 34 years. Looks like their reign of terror is over. This is some wild footage of ram raiders getting caught red-handed in Bedford. These yahoos thought they were slick, dragging an ATM out of a shopping center with their 4x4 like it was nothing. Of course, the cops weren't having any of it. There was a high-speed chase. The suspects bolted on foot, trying to disappear into the night. But guess what? Thanks to the helicopter's fancy camera, even the darkness couldn't hide them. They were caught clear as day, looking like their ATM dreams went up in smoke.
Hey, what?
It's my
Hey, what?
Okay.
So picture this. It's May 20th down in Florida, and the cops get called to a Family Dollar because of a woman who's dug her heels in and refuses to budge. The store worker fills the officer in on what's going down. The officer heads over to chat with the woman.
How you doing, sir? I'm the store manager, Christina.
Nice to meet you.
She came, didn't say one word to her.
Right.
She was there. I cashed her out. She's the one that giving me eye contact and keep looking back at me. So I just start giving her the eye contact back while she's exiting the door. So when I finished cashed her out, I just stood right here. Never asked her for her bag or anything. Didn't say nothing, sir. I just watch everybody who comes in and out.
Right.
She made a scene. Why you called the police? And she came back in here to me. So I backed up and stood over there. I'm like, we have a problem?
Right.
You watching me. I said, I'm entitled to watch everyone in the store. She came back in here. She told me to call the police. So I went ahead and called the police. Okay. So can you please give her no trespassing for me, please?
You got your ID?
I don't have ID.
You don't have any ID?
Yes.
Nothing on you. All right, well, let's go outside. I got to get your name. She doesn't want you to come back in the store, all right?
Come back?
Ever.
What do you mean come back in the store?
You cannot come here anymore, is what I'm telling you.
Okay, go ahead. Do it.
Okay, come on. Let's go outside real quick.
Now, this officer is being super chill, trying to explain that maybe it's best if she just takes her business elsewhere. But nope, this lady ain't having it. She throws a fit, starts mouthing off at the officer with a major attitude.
Why does that come back? I'm on the front door, right? I'm in the front door. She's tried to take my picture.
Okay, but this is the problem.
Okay.
If you would have just
Check
left,
my bag.
if you would have left,
Check my
it
bag.
wouldn't be an issue.
Check my bag.
Now I'm telling you, you have to leave the
Check my
store.
bag.
If you don't leave the store,
I don't leave the store.
you're
You
going to go to
understand?
jail.
You don't understand?
You are going to go to jail.
Go
Do
ahead.
you understand
Go
that?
ahead. Yes. Go ahead. Check my bag.
Yeah, I'm not going to check your bag. I'm going to take you to jail.
No. Pack up.
Come on, let's go.
No.
Let's go.
Do it right here.
Let's go.
Give me the report. Do it right here.
No, we're doing that. We're doing that outside. I have no idea what you just said.
Finish. Do it.
Okay, let's go outside so we can do it.
Do it.
Come on.
The officer stays calm, keeps his cool, but this woman just keeps ramping it up, getting all aggressive and stubborn.
You do understand if you don't leave, you're going to go to jail, right?
I don't leave. You understand me? I don't leave. You make trouble. I just come in. I don't drink nothing.
Right,
I just come in and she's follow me.
Right.
I stay in the front door. She say, what happened? You just follow me, try to take my picture.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. You're in public. Anybody could take your picture.
What does that mean? Picture for what?
I don't know.
I take something in the store?
She never said that, did she?
She never said that. Why? She never said that. You said you're supposed to take my picture. Why you supposed to take my picture? You take. I'm dumb.
She won't listen to reason, digs her feet in, and basically tells the officer to shove it.
Okay. Well, listen.
Do
me a favor. Let's just go outside real quick. Let's go outside and talk.
We got them there.
Let's just go outside and talk.
No, I don't go outside.
All right. So you're on.
I don't. This is the business.
scene.
Come to them buy something. It's a business. Shoot me.
I'm not going to do that. Why would you say something like that?
Shoot me.
Why would you say something like that?
He warns her that if she keeps this up, she might be spending the night in the slammer. But listen, this woman's on a mission to push every button, so out come the cuffs.
Look at the bag.
This is your last chance.
Last chance for what?
Right now?
Okay. Would you want me to know that maybe? Sure.
But
yes. Look at him.
Nope. I gave you your shot.
Okay. That's it. Yes. All right. Let's get that back. Take the bag.
Relax.
We're not.
I said take the bag.
We're not moving.
Look at him. Look at him.
They haul her out to the cop car, pat her down for safety reasons, and off to jail she goes for processing. Whew, talk about a scene. Things got heated down at a Walmart on September 30th, 2022. An employee spotted a woman trying to sneak out without paying for some stuff. Classic mistake, right? Well, it just so happens there was an officer working security at the store that day. This officer sees the woman and cuffs her before she can even get out the door.
Okay. Here, put the phone down. Put the phone down. Put the phone down.
Now things get a little dicey.
Put it down. Put it down.
Can I put it in my purse?
We'll put it in your purse. Set it down. Set it down. Set it down. Set it down.
Get off of me! Off of me! It's not.
172 signal 19. Let go! Let go! I'm gonna punch you in the face. Let go! You're under arrest.
Oh, you're hurting me.
Get your.
You're hurting me. Get off
Get.
me.
I'm about to punch you in the face. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe. It's hurting me.
Put your hands behind. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, you're hurting me.
The woman apparently resists arrest, and the officer might have gotten a bit rough. In the video, the officer can be seen using force because the woman pushed him. Yikes.
Stand up.
Can you give me my shoes? Can you give me my shoes? I'm not walking on this dirt floor backwards. Can you grab my shoes, please?
Just send me one.
I can't breathe. I need my...
Sit down.
More officers showed up to sort things out, and the woman was checked for any injuries.
Sit down. Sit down. You're not calling anybody.
I don't think you're having an asthma attack right now. I think you're probably just pretty worked up with everything that went on. We've still got an ambulance on the way. We're at the fire department, okay? So the medics can check you out a little bit further when they get here.
They check her out, then take her in. In the end, the woman's hit with some serious charges: shoplifting, assault, and resisting arrest. Not a good day for anyone involved. This body cam footage shows cops swarming the scene of a slaying in North Olmsted on June 3rd. You can see cop cars flooding the parking lot, officers and first responders racing in. It's intense. Everyone inside the store must have been terrified seeing all that action unfold.
Yes, all of us got it. All right.
We'll be doing a sweep of Giant Eagle.
Figure out where we're going. All right.
You guys are freaking me out.
All right, Image, Alton, do this. Start that way. Got it. Everybody over here okay? Have you seen anybody hurt? No? Okay.
Thankfully, the report says no one else got hurt, but that doesn't make the situation any less scary. This clip gives you a glimpse of what it's like when things go down fast. Hopefully, the cops caught the culprit. Cops are hot on the trail of a slick crew stealing those skill machines from convenience stores. Here's the deal. West Whiteland police got a video showing 3 people busting into a smoke shop and making a beeline for the skill machines. They kicked one open and snagged a bunch of cash. Seems like this ain't their first rodeo.
There's a lot of other valuable stuff in there, things they could have took, and it all went untouched.
I noticed it as soon as we pulled up in the car. I was like, oh, what happened to the door?
I think people are just looking to get a quick buck, and it's pretty sad to see.
The cops suspect these same folks might be behind similar robberies in Bucks and Montgomery counties. Apparently, these guys know exactly what they want. They hit the Exton smoke shop at 5:45 a.m. on a Thursday like clockwork. This isn't some random smash and grab either. Customers are seeing boarded up shops after these targeted attacks. And get this, Phoenixville PD says someone kicked open 3 skill machines at a 7-Eleven, grabbing around $6,000 in September. Looks like these skill machines are turning into easy targets. It gets crazier. Warrington PD in Bucks County also reported a 3-person crew ransacking skill machines at a quick puff in November.
Based on how they're operating, based on they're on a 3, they're kind of wearing the same clothing each time, we can kind of link them all together.
Hold on, it gets even deeper. Apparently, these skill machines are causing a stir in PA. They're not regulated, and some folks say they're hurting lottery ticket sales. One report estimates a whopping $650 million loss since 2017. Meanwhile, the number of these machines keeps going up. Phoenixville PD even had another hit in October. and West Wyland is talking to nearby towns who might have been hit too.
You may have some businesses doing legitimate business and you know, running a good place. But you put these in there and you're going to get these types of people that are out committing crimes and want to make a quick buck.
So heads up everyone, keep an eye out for these skill machine bandits, and if you see anything suspicious, call the cops. In Florida, a woman named Lahita Hill went ballistic at a Family Dollar in Lee County. The whole thing's caught on camera and it's wild. Here's the story. Hill walks in, wants to return something, but doesn't have a receipt. No dice on the refund. Instead of chilling out, she starts swiping at the counter and yelling at the employees. Then, like a scene out of a bad movie, she storms out, only to burst back in moments later and trash the store. One employee tries to stop her, but Hill lunges over the counter, grabs some cigarettes, and makes a break for it again. But she's not done yet. She somehow manages to return a third time and goes straight for the checkout counter. This time, an employee gets there first, and Hill goes off the rails, climbing back over the counter. Finally, she snags a few more packs of cigarettes and disappears for good. The cops weren't having any of it. They tracked Hill down to a gas station nearby and arrested her for robbery. Apparently, this meltdown wasn't her first rodeo. Turns out, Hill has a history of fraud, burglary, and resisting arrest. Yikes. Let's just say this Family Dollar trip won't be soon forgotten. Back in August, down in Florida, the cops got called to a Wawa because something fishy was going down with their cash. Apparently, they were missing a whopping $10,000. After some digging, they figured out the culprit, a manager who was supposed to be depositing the cash but was instead lining her own pockets. And guess what? She had a sneaky system to make it look like she was doing everything right. The officer rolls up to the Wawa, chats with an employee who spills the tea, and then confronts the manager.
Today, I got an alert from our Treasury Department at corporate that we had a deposit that was short almost $5,000 on the 10th of July. I got that notification around August 4th. And then as I started looking at it, other shortages started coming in after that date, but not that large. 7 deposit variances totaling $9,555. With the first shortage, it was substantial, $4,775.
Does the video have clear, concise evidence that she put that? Even though I know it sounds silly, like her jumping and something, but does it have clear, concise that shows that she's placed it into it? Like it would have been 100% that was her. She placed it. Because I'll let you know what might happen today. Like depending on what she's.
No, I get
right now.
Now, this officer deserves a raise for staying calm because things could have gotten messy. Instead, they talk it out with the manager who comes clean about the whole thing.
Okay. How long have you been employed here?
2.5 years.
2.5 years? Okay. Was there any reason or anything like that? Okay. Did you explain to the other officer? Did talk to him about that? Okay. Would you say it was more of a desperate type of thing? Or was it there's a lot of things going on in the household that you just falling through? Was there like at least like, you know, late on bills, or was there any point that you wanted to seek for help?
Yeah, I applied for like assistance, and like I have a safe. When I did that, they gave me a card with information.
So it was just.
I want to go to a shop.
Did you have like a set goal or anything like that? How much you wanted to take out, or you were?
I wasn't keeping track.
It's a mistake. It's a bump. You know, we learn from mistakes, right? Hopefully, this would be like that big eye opener that like we can't be doing stuff like that. We gotta find some alternate ways, like the better way to do things. You know, and sometimes if you feel like you're in a road where in a crossroads where you feel like you can't do anything else, you know, you can still call law enforcement, or you can call like anybody just to talk to, and then see if there's any type of things that can help you out. You know, there's a bunch of churches that, you know, if you would have to talk with and let them know your situations, they can even set up like a GoFundMe or whatever it is.
Okay.
All we got.
All right. So, do you have any belongings in here besides your backpack? No. Okay. So, unfortunately, got right now, we are gonna have to take you in. Okay. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. All right.
In the end, the manager gets slapped with a grand theft charge, but instead of jail time, she gets 5 years of probation and has to pay back all that moolah she swiped. Gotta learn somehow, right? So will this be a wake-up call for her? Only time will tell. A Walmart personal shopper in Belleville, Illinois is having his life turned upside down thanks to a viral video. Bill Lastel, the 49-year-old shopper, is being branded a thief online after a customer filmed him bagging groceries at the self-checkout without scanning them.
This man is literally just stealing everything. He ain't scanning.
The video racked up over 16 million views in just a day. Bill looked like a total crook in a small town where everyone knows him.
Just on Twitter alone, yes, it was more than 16 million views.
Here's a twist. Bill's actually innocent. As a personal shopper, he uses the Walmart app to scan each item as he picks them off the shelves. Then at checkout, he just scans his phone to pay for everything at once. The video doesn't show that part though, and now Bill's reputation is trashed.
I am not a thief. I was simply doing my job. I'm being stopped by customers asking about the videos. I'm being stopped by employees at Walmart.
He wants the woman who posted the video to think twice before jumping to conclusions next time. Seems a little common sense goes a long way.
Think twice before you just start recording people. You could be damaging someone's life and not even understanding what you're doing.
These 3 girls in a Sunderland liquor store thought they were being super sneaky, swiping booze like nobody's watching. Security footage caught the whole thing though. Girl number 1 grabs a drink from the fridge and stashes it in her jacket. Her partner in crime grabs 3 whole drinks, hands one off and then puts the other 2 back? Maybe they're feeling generous? Anyway, girl number 1 disappears off camera for a sec, leaving her buddy zanging. Suddenly, they realize that a camera has them dead to rights. Instead of freaking out, they just start giggling like nothing's wrong. Talk about bold or maybe just clueless. Looks like their free booze dreams got crushed faster than a cheap beer can. So, there was a scary incident where a guy walked into a gas station convenience store in North Carolina with a crowbar and started smashing up almost everything. Clerks and customers scrambled to get out of his way, but he just kept wrecking stuff. Turns out, he did it because the store was owned by Asian Americans. Sadly, this kind of thing has been happening a lot more around the world since the pandemic. Texas teacher assistant Jennifer Melendez Olascuaga vanished in 2023 and investigators are still searching for answers. This is the surveillance video that captures some of her last known moments. The 24-year-old was last seen on September 27th in Seagoville, Texas.
The original video or missing date was September 27th, as we know, but detectives would start with a timeline to identify the location, video surveillance, witnesses, any and all possible suspects potentially that were there. Also, this friend that was mentioned, there's no name, of course, I'm sure, to protect the identity or for whatever reason, but this friend that was dropped off. So that all adds into places and leads to start the investigation, like the interview with that party, family and friends, and just to build a timeline for Jennifer's whereabouts before, during, and after the disappearance. So a lot of things to consider and follow up on.
Investigators say she dropped off a friend at a mobile home park and then stopped at a gas station around 8:30 p.m. The released security video shows Mendez Olascoaga filling up her car with gas and grabbing a drink from the convenience store. This gas station stop is the last confirmed sighting of Mendez Olascoaga.
We see Jennifer inside the store shopping, traveling back and forth to the gas pumps and putting gas in the car. There are also several other potential persons of interest and or witnesses that were present. There's a gentleman inside the store in a blue shirt. He walks out to a vehicle, I believe it's a white vehicle. Several other vehicles pulled in and out of the location. There's a pickup truck as well. Not just kind of hard to determine the color based upon the surveillance video.
Adding another layer of mystery to the case, the friend Mendez Olascoaga dropped off reported receiving ominous text messages shortly after her disappearance. The chilling texts reportedly threatened that Mendez Olascoaga would never be seen again. Despite the longevity of her disappearance, Detective Looney says investigators are hopeful for a positive outcome. Gas station heist foiled, almost. Security footage catches two dudes rolling into a deserted American gas station. Jackpot, right? No cashier in sight. They go full-on bandit, stuffing their pockets with cash and smoke like there is no tomorrow. But a store employee spots them on the camera and blasts a warning through the speakers. Hoodie guy gets spooked and makes a run for it, but his partner in crime? He's not finished yet. He keeps cramming tobacco in his bag before finally hightailing it out of there. Looks like a close call for these would-be robbers. February 20th rolls around and the cops get a call about a shoplifter in action over at ShopRite. Apparently, the crook ditched his loot and tried to bolt, but Sergeant Millard spots him outside and asks for some ID.
You just inside the store?
Yeah.
Did you take some items?
No.
Don't grab anything.
Nothing on me. Nothing on me, sir.
On the way out, did you drop the items that you had?
I
you didn't pay for?
Not at all, sir. I just decided not to shop anymore.
Alright.
I didn't take nothing. Look, I have nothing on me.
Okay, alright. So what were you in the store for?
I was gonna shop, but I left my card at home.
So you were inside the store, you were gonna shop, and you left the car at home?
Yeah, my food stamp card.
Okay. Alright.
The guy tries to play it cool with a fake name, but the officers ain't buying it. They eventually figure out it's actually 33-year-old George Sinakis.
Okay, but why you left your bag in there? That's your bag. Why didn't you just put the stuff back and take your bag with you?
Well, what's the difference?
Isn't that your property, right? Your bag? You came with a bag and you were shopping with your bag?
Okay, but I left the bag. What's the difference? What would I do?
No, it just doesn't make sense. Why would you leave your bag?
But I didn't shoplift nothing.
Okay. You got any ID on you?
No.
No ID on you?
No.
What's your name?
Marcus.
Marcus what?
Martinez.
Marcus Martinez?
Yes, sir.
What's your date of birth?
6/5/88.
Stay right here while I go talk to him.
Meanwhile, back at ShopRite, things get worse for George. The manager spills the beans that this ain't George's first rodeo. He's been swiping stuff for a while now, and this time he was after some serious bacon bucks, over $7,000 worth.
All right, this gentleman here has stolen over $7,000 of shrimp, bacon, and other merchandise.
Okay, you reported it in the past? Those ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
My guy in security has everything upstairs. We have about $1,000 today. We got videos from all his times that he's been here, right?
Yeah, he's been hitting us.
This
is the whole bacon, right?
All right, so he was throwing everything in here?
Yeah, and he was going to walk out the door and then once he... Well, we've been trying to catch him.
Nothing in here, right?
No.
And so this is everything that he had? He had everything?
All the way.
All right. How much is that worth?
We're going to check right now. They go maybe about, I think, like $12, $15 a piece. So we're going to calculate everything now. He's been hitting us for a while now.
All right, and those other ones that you already
We got everything on video.
The officers chat with the store staff to get the full picture. A quick search on George reveals some surprises. Turns out he's got some not-so-legal goodies on him, too.
Is there any reason why we're here right now?
Because they said they see me put things in a bag, but I left the bag inside.
Okay.
I didn't go past no registers, nothing like that.
You ever been arrested before?
Nah.
Never.
Hell no. Hell no.
Put items in a bag as you were shopping?
Wait till you jump that mail, it's going to be a 2-5.
But then you left the bag
Alright. You can search me on half an hour, bro. Alright. So I can just turn around real quick. Alright, put your hands up. I've been arrested? Yes. For what? We'll find out. Careful. It's over right now. You have anything in your pockets? No. Nothing's gonna stab me, hurt me, cover me.
I got some rings, but the caps are on them.
Which pocket are they in? I'll get them. I'll reach over. I'm not gonna lie, but the caps are on them. Alright, I'll reach them. Caps are on, you sure, right? Sure. You got syringes here. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna take this coat off, alright? Yeah. Go ahead, pull that arm out. Didn't tell me about that one, though.
Oh, okay.
Alright, not a problem.
I would have told you better.
Well, that's gonna be something you're arrested for now, alright?
George gets slapped with handcuffs, a ride to the station, and a pat-down. At HQ, the charges pile up. Shoplifting, trying to ditch the cops, and even having some illegal stuff. A background check throws another wrench in his plans. Dude's got a rap sheet for shoplifting in other places too. Not a good day for George. He spends the night in the Hudson County Correctional Facility, courtesy of the Hoboken PD. So yeah, don't try to pull a fast one at ShopRite, folks. Honking someone's car horn usually just pisses them off, but things don't have to go all Mad Max. In this case though, a Thai guy got so steamed after someone laid on the horn. He hopped out of his car, waving a weapon around. The dude who did the honking? Filling up his gas tank. No big deal. Except, turns out the honker is actually an undercover cop, packing some heat of his own. As the angry man tries to make a break for it, the cop shoots out his tire. Not exactly the smoothest getaway ever, considering he was stuck in traffic anyway. This store security camera caught some serious double trouble. First, a dude in a gray hoodie rolls in, looking real shady. He snatches something from a display case and dips out faster than yesterday's news. Not to be outdone, his buddy in red follows suit. He waits a beat, grabs whatever loot is behind the counter, and zooms out of there. Talk about a daring move. This next angle shows the whole thing from another view. Looks like these two weren't exactly planning a heist of the century. This convenience store robbery took a wild turn. Two dudes walk in, one browsing like he's lost, the other chatting up the clerk. Suddenly, the clerk distractor spots a guy with a weapon walk in. Yikes. He ducks for cover next to his accomplice, who's filling his bag like crazy. The whole store tenses up as the armed dude points his weapon at the clerk, who's clearly freaked. But wait, there's more. The shoplifters decide to become unlikely heroes. One tackles the armed dude from behind, sending him sprawling. The other throws a whole rack of stuff at him for a good measure. With the robber down for the count, the shoplifters make a break for it. Before they bolt though, one dude even throws the clerk the armed man's weapon. The clerk, still shaken, points a weapon at the subdued robber. Well, that escalated quickly. Who knew these shoplifters were such good guys in a very roundabout way? This video catches a sneaky pickpocket in action at a fancy restaurant in Paris called Le Faubourg 34. See that older dude? That's our thief. He walks in, takes off his jacket like he owns the place, and then starts scanning for his next victim. This woman with her purse hanging on the chair? Easy target in his eyes. He casually stands by her for a sec, pretends like nothing's happening, then he snags her purse and disappears. Crazy move, gotta hand it to him. This guy's a pro. You ever seen those road rage videos down in Mexico? Crazy stuff. Well, this next one is even creepier. We're talking cartel hitmen, sicarios as they call them, all geared up with weapons and beefing up their trucks like tanks. Looks like they're about to go lay down some serious violence.
Puros pelones, viejones. Vamos a acabar acá la verga.
Check out the CCTV footage. It's wild. 4 dudes stolely robbed a jewelry store in Dundee. The video shows 3 of them practically bolting through the entrance, ready to ransack the place. Thankfully, the fuzz got a tip, tracked them down, and now all 3 robbers are cooling their heels behind bars. But let me tell you, this whole ordeal left everyone in the jewelry store seriously shaken up. This video shows a guy, let's call him Bottle Bandit, walking into a Publix liquor store on October 10th, 2017 around 1:45 p.m. He wasn't there to browse, instead he grabbed a whole bottle of vodka and tried to sneak out without paying. Guess what? An employee caught him red-handed. Bottle Bandit didn't like that, so he swung the vodka bottle at the employee. The good news? The police were able to identify the suspect as 53-year-old Sean Bauer, all the way from Columbia, Maryland. He's been arrested and charged with burglary. Thinking about buying a used car? Watch this TikTok before you do. TikTok user Marie shared a cautionary tale for anyone considering buying a used car, especially from a shady dealership. Let's just say this wasn't her finest moment. Spoiler alert, the car turns out to be a total lemon.
I'm being now you can't burn it for half his money, bro. What is that? That's not even enough to buy another car. And that's not my problem, man. That's not my problem. I have to keep what I paid for. I have to keep what I paid for. You press on the gas, the throttle goes out. The whole car goes dead. The car has warranty. The car has warranty. The car's it's a 13-year-old car. The warranty is not gonna. The warranty cover it. The warranty will not cover it. Who told you that? If he calls the warranty right now, they're gonna say, "Oh, we don't cover that." Something. Who told you that? All the warranties do that. What warranty? How much money is that? 15. What's he gonna do with $1,500? So what? You want me to pay from my own pocket? He only had the car for 2 days. But what? I paid for it. I paid the registration. I paid the lender fees. That's good. I returned it. That's good that I returned it. You're still gonna make money off it, bro. I'm not gonna. Whether you give him all his money back or not. I have to hold the car for 21 days. You know that?
You said you had another buyer.
I have another buyer, but I can't sell it right now. I have to hold the car for 21 days. Bro, you gotta give him at least 2K, bro, so you can buy this other car, bro. How's he gonna do anything with it? Look, I can't do better than this. I can't. You have to, bro. You have to help him. I'm helping. You have to, bro. I'm helping. You're taking half his money for 2 days? Yeah. You know, how do you have to pay $1,700 to approve a loan? That don't even make sense.
This video is a good reminder that if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Stick with reputable dealerships and get a mechanic to check out any used car before you buy it. Check out this wild footage from a Cleveland convenience store on April 21st. This masked up dude barges in, all tough guy with a weapon, trying to rob the place. But guess what? The clerk wasn't having it. This other employee pops out from behind the counter, weapon drawn and ready for action. It gets crazy quick. They go toe to toe, the employee trying to disarm the robber. Before things escalate further, another employee jumps in and takes the weapon right out of the robber's hands. Talk about teamwork. They hold on to the man until the cops show up and haul him away. Good on those employees for keeping their cool and stopping this robbery. Things got crazy at a store on November 11th. The cops get called because a woman's having a full-on meltdown, screaming and insulting everyone in sight. The owner points the finger and the officer finds her freaking out in an aisle. Now, this lady starts acting super suspicious the moment she sees the cops, like she's got something to hide.
What's going on?
No, are you seriously called the cops?
Well, here, we just got called.
I got arguing with my boyfriend. I'm trying to my love him. I'm trying to. He's literally coming here to pay for all of it.
Hey.
Oh no.
Let me just talk to you. You're not in trouble right now, but you're a little.
No, because I'm having a hard time. My house burned down a week ago. My boyfriend smoked up me.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Hey, ma'am, do not walk away from us, okay? Let me talk to you. You're not in trouble right now, but we got called to make sure that you're okay and to check on you because you're pretty erratic right now.
Look, my house burned down a week ago.
Okay.
I got into an argument with somebody.
Okay, well talk to me about it.
Oh my fucking God.
Listen, talk to me about it.
I lost my money. My boyfriend smoked up all the American Red Cross funds that we had in crack.
Okay.
And I had $10 in here to get some snacks. I'm sorry. I'm not looking.
You got your ID on you?
No, I don't. But like, why did he call me so just arguing with me? I don't need this right now.
Listen. Deep breaths.
He's accusing me now to pay for this stuff for me.
Well, you're not accused of stealing anything. Okay, we're just checking on you because you're not acting normal.
No, because I just had my house burned down.
Okay, but that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
You can
okay.
check with the fire department. I'm sorry. It's just like anybody would be, a little bit overwhelmed right now. I apologize.
The officer tries to calm her down, explain they're just checking in, but nope, she's paranoid and won't cooperate.
I have severe anxiety, I have PTSD, I'm in recovery, my house just burned down. I applied for these Red Cross funds and you smoked them off. I'm living on the street right now. I'm raped and robbed every other freaking month. I told you guys couldn't understand any of that. How dare you accuse me of being on drugs because I'm going through a hard time right now. None of you would ever be able to handle half the shit I've been through. And I'm handling it right now. I'm not out there using drugs. I'm not out there hurting people. I'm having a little bit. But I'm able to...
Things escalate. Cuffs go on and she puts up a fight, resisting arrest all the way.
I need one of you. None of you will be able to handle the shit I've been through.
All right, well, man, can you put your phone in your pocket for me? Okay.
Why?
Hey, we're just figuring out what the warrants, okay? You're just being detained for the warrants. That's all. Middle bird fight.
Why?
Stop. Ma'am.
Why are you doing that?
Stop. Ma'am, stop.
Please. What, they want me?
No, we're figuring it out.
Oh, they don't want me yet?
But stop fighting with us.
I'm looking at you.
The officers try to figure out what's going on, if she maybe took something, but she's not spilling any beans.
Do not start with me right now.
I just told you guys what I'm going through.
Stop.
Do not start picking How could you be so cool?
I got it.
Please.
Stop. Watch your head.
Why are you doing this? Why are you just let me go? Why are you doing this to me? Just doing this. I was asking you to be understanding.
She keeps kicking and screaming as they stuff her in the cop car.
Ma'am, calm down.
Please. Please. After I told you what I'm going through, you did this to me. How could you do this? Please, I can't handle jail.
Oh no, you're going to jail.
I can't handle it. Why are you doing this to me?
If you kick something else, it's another charge.
Please. I am living on the streets, trying not to be killed every day. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you n***ers? Ah! 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 Ah!
Finally, they haul her off to jail. In the end, they slap her with charges for resisting arrest without violence and damaging the cop car with all that kicking. Not her finest hour, let's just say. Flagler County deputies say a guy wasn't fooling anyone with his electric scooter hustle. This happened back on April 3rd at a Target store in Flagler County. A witness saw a dude walk out with a fancy Razor brand e-scooter. Without paying, of course. Let's just say this wasn't the brightest idea. The guy, who turned out to be Patrick Vandermeyen Miller, decided to skip the checkout line and try to assemble his free scooter right outside the store. Not exactly the smoothest criminal mastermind. The police were called, and apparently, Patrick cooperated with the arrest. But things went from bad to worse for him when the deputies found drug paraphernalia in his pocket. Patrick was charged with shoplifting, petty larceny, and drug possession. He's now chilling in jail with a $2,000 bond to get out. This whole thing is a reminder that stealing isn't exactly a good idea, especially when you do it in broad daylight. This Rolex heist involves some seriously strange moves. The security camera caught the whole thing. A sly thief rolls up on a loving couple on Colmore Row. He tries to act all buddy-buddy with them, throws in some high fives for good measure. But this is all a con. While they're distracted, he swoops in and snatches the woman's 9,000-pound Rolex right off her wrist. Then he tries to snag the man's watch too. Unfortunately for him, his fancy footwork fails and the watch gets stuck on the guy's shirt cuff. Not giving up, the thief tries his luck one more time elsewhere before disappearing into the night. The cops weren't having any of it though. They sent undercover officers out in plain clothes, blending in with the crowd. Sure enough, they spotted the thief and nabbed him. Turns out, the smooth criminal wannabe is Abdelhadi Bahujabur, and he fessed up to the whole Rolex robbery thing. Now he's waiting to be sentenced for his bizarre thievery. The internet is like a breeding ground for dumb ideas and troublemakers. Take this bunch of teens for example. They probably saw something stupid challenge on Instagram and decided to trash a convenience store, all for some online clout. Talk about messy.
The hood slurping,
Thankfully, the store workers were on the ball. They snapped pics of these troublemakers' license plates, and the cops tracked them down. No jail time, but these yahoos had to pay for the damage and clean up their own mess. Guess they learned a lesson the hard way. Don't mess with convenience store employees and don't film your crimes.
You're right, you're no trap.
This video shows a suspect who's been hitting up businesses all over Chicago. His MO? Walks in, pulls out a weapon, and scares the cashier into handing over the cash. On February 7th, this masked dude walked into a restaurant acting all shifty. He pretends to be a customer, grabs his stuff, then heads to the counter like he's gonna pay. But this crook is waiting for his moment. Before the cashier knows what hit them, this man whips out a weapon and snatches the cash right out of the register. Thankfully, nobody got hurt, but the cops are looking for this guy. This video shows the suspect hitting up a cell phone store. Watch this. The camera goes all wonky, like someone's really laying into the door. Sure enough, this guy throws himself at the door until it bursts open, revealing his not-so-friendly face. And guess what he's got? A weapon. He takes a quick look around for any cash. stuffs it in his pockets like nobody's watching, and then just strolls out of there like nothing happened. Crazy. Imagine this, a Florida man on a bizarre mission to score a pipe from a smoke shop. This dude wasn't taking no for an answer. Security footage shows him using his freaking bicycle to smash right through the glass front door of the U20 smoke shop on Biscayne Boulevard.
Smashes with his bicycle. As he's getting in, manages to also rip some of his arm open.
In the process, he cuts himself all over the place, leaving a bloody trail throughout the store.
From what the police had told me, they said that there was so much blood that they don't think that he could have gone very far without even just passing out, you know.
Shards of glass are everywhere, and this guy just keeps going, punching away at the entrance until he finally crawls his way inside. But wait, it gets weirder. Once inside, he sets a box on fire. For what reason? Nobody knows. The shop's owner, Annabelle Schindler, is understandably upset. All this mess over a pipe? Apparently that's what the employees say.
He was just looking for this pipe right over here. It's a self-lighting pipe.
Now they're hoping the cops catch this maniac before he wreaks havoc on someone else's business.
But I run the shop 11 hours a day, and it is very, very scary to me knowing that anytime I could have somebody with that kind of tendency come into my shop and potentially harm me or my employees. This could happen to any local shop. I'm just looking out for the people in this area, you know. It's really not something that makes me feel good coming into work every day.
Talk about a bad day at the smoke shop. This dude walks in acting all normal, but then things get weird. He grabs stuff and stuffs it in his bag. Not cool, right? Then he moseys on over to the counter, phone glued to his ear like he's having a super important conversation. Maybe he thinks that'll distract the cashier enough to sneak out with his loot. Not this time, buddy. Looks like someone's about to have a not-so-convenient shopping experience. Two vape shops in Sarasota County got hit in just 3 days, and the crook had a wild way of getting in. Security footage shows the suspect firing a shot at the glass door of the Ignite on Bridge Road. When that didn't work, they just shot again and barged right through the broken glass.
Maybe he thinks it's the fastest way, but that seems to be the only reason that would happen, because it certainly is a noisy way.
This thief wasted no time, grabbing the cash register and stuffing products in a bag like it was nothing.
Seems pretty agile because he's jumped over counters in some of the videos. He jumped over a concrete wall to escape out of the back of one of the stores, but he's wearing a mask of some sort.
This isn't an isolated incident. Turns out, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office is investigating similar crimes at 3 vape shops in their area over the past few weeks. One shop in Manatee County looked like a whole different crew. Surveillance photos show 5 masked suspects. Here's the scary part. All these break-ins happened at night after the stores were closed. Thankfully, nobody's been hurt so far, but authorities are definitely worried. Some vape shops aren't taking any chances. They're already beefing up security with metal bars on the windows. Let's hope the cops catch these armed burglars before someone gets hurt. 4 teens went on a wild ride in Fairfax County, Virginia, and ended up smashing a stolen car into a smoke shop.
Appear to be young, maybe juveniles who committed this crime, and this crime is more than just one crime. We have individuals that stole 2 cars, individuals that broke into a business and stole merchandise.
Security footage shows them plowing through the front window of Smoke Bazaar on Backlick Road on a Sunday morning. They were masked up, with one goofball even slipping in a green jacket during the chaos. Lieutenant Jim Curry from Fairfax County PD says these joyriders snagged about $200 worth of stuff before bouncing in another stolen car.
That's a lot of damage. Unfortunately, an owner who has a business he's trying to operate, and a lot of damage and some property that he's going to have to try and recoup.
Thankfully, the shop owner got the window fixed fast, but you can still see some serious skid marks. This isn't the first smoke shop rodeo for these cops, and they're looking into if this smash and grab is connected to other recent break-ins. Let's just say, these teens definitely won't win any awards for best getaway drivers.
I can't think of the last time something like this has occurred, but certainly it's unique.
Let me tell you about these three blokes who went full-on Rambo at a gas station, machetes and all. They were bashing on the door like they were in a zombie flick.
Just scared, and I just entered the counter room and the counter door was locked.
It took them ages to break in, and then they started yelling at the clerk for all the cash. But then things got weird. Instead of grabbing the money, they started whacking away at a back door with their machetes. The clerk, probably not wanting to get chopped up, just opened it for them. Luckily, there was a hero nearby. Some bloke saw the whole thing go down, grabbed a hammer, and chased those machete-wielding fools out of there. Even helped the clerk clean up afterwards. Batten down the hatches at smoke shops. It looks like Buzz on Markin Road near Shelby Farms just got hit by another smash and grab. This security footage shows three guys waltzing in, throwing display cases to the ground like they own the place, and snagging whatever vapes they can grab. This isn't the first time this rodeo has happened, and police are on the lookout for the dudes who made their getaway in a dark Nissan Altima. Seems like these vape bandits are on a roll. Let's hope the cops catch them before they hit another shop. This video shows a guy at a convenience store on May 13th who makes a beeline straight for the ice cream section. He grabs an ice cream like he owns the place and tries to walk right out the door. But guess what? The cashier wasn't snoozing. He saw the whole thing and followed the ice cream bandit out. Hopefully, things calmed down and they worked it out peacefully. This video shows a woman at an American gas station who heads straight for the drinks. She starts stuffing bottles into her skirt pockets like nobody's watching. Not the smoothest move. She keeps grabbing more drinks, same trick with a skirt pocket. Then she moves to the snacks, snagging some packets there too. But little does she know, the gas station security is onto her. Someone spots her and makes an announcement about a suspected shoplifter in a black dress. They tell her to take out whatever she's hiding, but Miss Sticky Fingers just ignores them at first.
Good evening, customer. Live Eye security team here. The female customer standing at the counter wearing black colored dress with black slippers. Could you please take out all the stuff from your clothes as we are watching you live? Customer, please take out all the stuff from your clothes. This is just to inform you that we have video evidence against you. So please take out all the stuff. Cashier, not that one, customer.
Finally, after a tense moment, she pretends to browse with another customer and ditches all the stolen stuff in the aisle and walks out empty-handed. Yes, she realized free drinks and snacks weren't worth the trouble. This video shows two guys in sweaters walking into a store and making a beeline for the drinks. They grab not one, not two, but 4 cases of beer. They think they're slick, just waltzing out like they own the place, but the cashier wasn't having it. He saw the whole thing and went after the beer bandits. Hopefully things calmed down and nobody got hurt. Talk about a brazen move. Those guys must have some serious thirst. On July 13th, 2023, body cam footage captured the wild aftermath of a low-speed chase, featuring a suspect who took a stolen tractor on a joyride through 3 Georgia towns. The Hateville Police Department reported that Matthew Fortune led them on this bizarre pursuit, eventually ending up in a Waffle House parking lot. There, he plowed into several cars, including a police cruiser, before the cops finally nabbed him. It looks like Fortune wasn't too banged up, and officers could be seen trying to check on him.
I got water in the back of my car. What do you need? Oh, no, I understand. That's a backpack. Oh, no, that's,
I didn't even get my equipment out of my car yet. I didn't even get my equipment out of my car yet.
looks like more.
I was picking my car up when this went out.
I laid my ass down when I got in there. I got bro had it. Oh, yes? Thank you. And so you spray. Okay. Lying about being sprayed again. Here we go.
Later on, EMT showed up to give Fortune a once-over, ensuring he was okay.
I think I feel like it'll make it at least go a little bit better. Right, yeah. They're gonna need him. Let me go get some stuff for you. I know you are. So none of us fall in that hole.
Don't leave the station. That's what it is.
But it's like, this is something we don't do every day. I knew what was going to happen. Can you find that other guy? You know,
Despite the chaotic scene, Fortune didn't put up much of a fight when they arrested him. Now he's facing charges from authorities in all 3 towns he sped through. The whole episode is a crazy reminder that you never know what might happen next in the world of law enforcement. This video shows a woman in all black shopping at a grocery store. Watch out, she's not there for groceries. She sets her sights on the woman in front of her and tries to sneak a peek into her bag. Maybe she's after a wallet? The victim has no clue what's about to happen. The sneaky shopper keeps trying to get closer and finds the perfect timing. She snags some cash right out of the backpack. It's a close call. The victim actually touches her bag, but doesn't turn around. Luckily for the thief, she gets away with the money and disappears into the crowd. Crazy, right? Just a reminder to keep an eye on your belongings, even when you're out shopping. This young woman walks right into a convenience store with a knife, thinking she's a bandit queen, except the clerk wasn't having it. He straight up grabbed the knife and shoved her away. This young woman must have some serious issues though, because she wouldn't give up. They ended up wrestling over the blade and the clerk even got hurt. But get this, after all that, the woman tries to play doctor and offers him paper towels for the bleeding? Talk about bizarre. Thankfully, the cops showed up before things got even weirder and hauled her away. Definitely a scary situation, no doubt about it. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.